And then one more with this, I honestly don't know what I'm gonna say. So I haven't figured out which one I like more. Pickled, man. What up? It is Will and John, the Baseball Bat Bros, and we're here taking some more hacks today, answering the age-old question. What is better? The old school one piece, we got two examples here, or a two-piece bat, something we've seen emerge ever since about 2005, and it's what most people swing nowadays. So to test them here, we got what I think are the two closest bats that have a really similar series with their one-piece and their two-piece lines, which is the DeMarini Voodoo. So on the left here, we got two different years of the DeMarini Voodoo One. It's just a one-piece, all aluminum, nothing too fancy, X14 alloy, all the way through, just straight up aluminum, all the way, no connection piece, pretty standard end cap there, pretty light swinging, reliable, very durable BBCOR bat. And then on the right here, a little more variation. So we got two examples of the DeMarini Voodoo, which is of course a two-piece aluminum bat with a composite handle that's been around for quite a long time, really a favorite among especially like college baseball players. But they have two variations, so we're gonna test them both just to give each of these a fair play at it. So we have the Voodoo Insane on the right. This is from 2017. This is a more end-loaded, heavy swinging bat that a lot of college players, a lot of home run hitters are going to want to swing. It's a bit harder to get around the zone, but probably a little bit more pop. Then on the left here, we have a Voodoo Balanced, or just what they call the Voodoo these last couple of years. This is going to be a much more light swinging, balanced bat, obviously. Definitely better for a lot of younger hitters. And really the main difference in the actual function of these two types of bats is going to be the flex in the handle. So because these two-piece bats have a composite handle, when you hit it, the barrel is actually going to flex back a little bit. That's what the composite allows the barrel to do. Whereas this, there's obviously no composite handle. It's just aluminum all the way through. That's as stiff as you can get, right? That's more like what a wood bat's going to feel like. So really, it's up to the player's preference. We're going to test out which one we like better. Ha! All right, so which do I think is better? Which do I like better? What would I use personally? So first, swing weight. The one-piece Voodoo One, I think definitely swings a bit lighter. It's an easier bat to control. This feels a little bit heavier, but really not by too much. It's not a big margin. Next thing that I found was very interesting was the way the bat responds to mishit balls. So on a two-piece bat, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just that the barrel stays in the zone a bit longer with the flex. But if I got jammed a little bit, or if I hit it off the end a little bit, it still feels pretty good and the ball travels pretty well. And if you've played baseball for a while, you'd know, like, a lot of the time you're not hitting it perfectly on the barrel. Whereas with this bat, if you get jammed or a little bit, or if you hit it off the end a little bit, forget it. Like really, the ball is not going to do much. This bat really only performs great if you barrel it up, and the sweet spot with these new BBCORs I don't think is very big. But with that said, because it doesn't flex at all and you're getting pure energy transfer into the ball, because there's, again, no flex on this bat, the ball really flies. Some of our hardest hit balls all day, I'd say, were with the one-piece bat. But so it's kind of a gamble. It's really all or nothing. You're either really kind of getting rung up with a jam or an end of the bat, or you're hitting an absolute missile when you barrel it up. But I think that's kind of a gamble personally. When you barreled balls up perfectly on this, the ball's still going to fly. We still hit some good home runs with it. But, you know, again, I feel like a ton of the time you're going to get jammed. You're going to hit off the end a little bit. This bat performed much, much better, and like very, very tangible balls that would have been doubles instead of little floater flyouts. So personally, I would go with this, because I think it has enough pop. Maybe it's like a 5 or 10 foot difference if you barrel it up perfectly, that this is going to give you an advantage with. But this is going to get me, I think, more hits, more balls in the gaps. So I'm going with the 2-piece personally. Yo, JT, between the Voodoo One, the 1-piece, and the 2-piece Voodoo, what are you going with?
I'm going with the 2-piece Voodoo. I'm going with it because in games I want a bigger range. I can hit it if I get jammed or if I hit it off the end. With the 2-piece, it'll still spring off the bat a little bit. Whereas on the 1-piece, although the sweet spot was a little better, it's really small on this, and if I get jammed or hit it off the end, it just won't travel near as well as on the 2-piece.
All right, so the votes are in. We would use the 2-piece. Really the only benefit is going to be like in a home run derby, maybe I'm using this because like the small sweet spot, that very small range, performs a tiny bit better. But I mean, for most of the hits that happen, I'm saying 2-piece all the way. The one like other benefit of a 1-piece is that it's going to be a little bit lighter, but if you're looking for a lighter swinging bat, I'd probably steer you more towards a composite than a 1-piece, because that's going to have a bigger sweet spot. Later down the road, we're going to review aluminum versus composite, so stay tuned for that. But for now, guys, I'd say 2-piece all the way if you're going to go one or the other. So thanks for tuning in today to the Baseball Bat Bros. Like and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time.